Playtest is out. Privately though. Hello there, it's Kurduk from Kurduk Studio here. I just updated the playtest recently on Steam, and in this episode I'd like to go through the first part of the major changes which made it to this version of the playtest. And just in case everything is good, this version will serve as the game demo very soon. And I'll start top to bottom of the list, and first comes Quest expansion. There are two major things really. First off, I changed the terminal minigame quest where the player had to locate and print out the file. Why? Because it was too much too early. You see, I'm from the IT crowd myself, and obviously all the concepts present in the game are absolutely sound to me. Though after the first round of playtests I got some feedback on this from non-tech people. There were several complaints which I addressed, but the one which is related to this part was that they were struck with loads of information almost from the start. It was hard to remember everything and it was quite confusing. Obviously, tech players didn't tell me anything, but as I'm trying to create it for people with different tech backgrounds, I decided to address it and approach it nicely. So first off, I reduced the amount of information which will be served to players during the demo. Now, it doesn't mean that you'll get a partially functional terminal, absolutely not. Everything that was there still will be there and ready to use. I'll reveal even a bit more. One achievement is directly related to the use of the terminal outside of what the tutorial presents. I divided the tutorial into 3 chunks, each of which players will encounter during the demo. So that's like spreading the butter over a bigger piece of bread. This gave me an opportunity to introduce more content, expand the current quest, and also introduce a new quest. So the experience now is smoother and friendlier. Now obviously I won't go into details as that will reveal more than needed. Next on the list are dialogues and lore expansion. Those two are connected, as a lot of lore will be learned from dialogues. In the demo I won't push a lot to players, but further down the road, in chapters 1, 2, etc, there will be way more to learn from them. Even in the prologue chapter, which effectively serves as the demo, you'll learn more from dialogues in terms of the world than before this improvement. Another thing is that sound effects were added to dialogue triggers. Previously, you trigger the dialogue with no audio response whatsoever. Now it's accompanied by a sound effect based on which NPC you're interacting with.
Alright.
Obviously, main characters have unique effects, while some of the sidekicks might also have some funny ones, though most of the sidekicks will have a simple or just to support the dialogue feature. And by the way, I won't object to any support from you guys if you want to hit those subscribe and notify buttons down there. It really helps to spread the word about the game. Next is the map update, and in particular the map locations update in Zone of War. Though here is a trick. Even though the locations were added onto the map, you cannot really trigger them as the screen will be busted by the time you reach the area. And believe it or not, that is in fact by design. That introduces some uncertainty which is so needed at the time. But to know how it will work after, I can show you the map from Zone 3, which was also updated the same way. You click the location and the annotation will be given to you in the small screen in the bottom left part of the device. Location update. This one is quite straightforward to showcase, though it took a while to replace. So I used to have this location before from the start, though recently I decided to replace it with a new one here. The reason is quite simple, it's just what I desired. I won't get rid of the initial location though, as it will be used in later chapters. When replacing it, I had to rewire a few things quest and dialogue wise, though it worked out well in the end. And that's it for this part of the update. In the next episode, I'll go through audio improvements, new tracks, and the runner level changes, which became way more important than I initially planned. That's pretty much it for today. Subscribe to the channel if you want to track the development process of NORMA Story of One platform, visit the game's Steam and itch.io pages, and if you like what the game looks like so far, consider wishlisting it on Steam and spreading the word about the game. Have a very nice day, night, or whichever time of the day it is for you now, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.